Ah, yes, the Coercion Pop Up. So, I missed out on Calvin's launch party at Voya the other week.
Make this here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys. That's Nike boys hopping our coast.
So, I decided to go check out his pop up at Hello Boutique. And we chatted about life, chatted about his direction with his brand, and yeah, here it is. Yo, what's going on,
Thanks
bro?
for coming again. What up, man? How you doing? Happy birthday for yesterday.
Yeah.
How you doing? Hey, what's up?
Fuck, this is awesome, man.
Thanks, man. I didn't expect that many people. But you know, we filled capacity, had a line outside, and yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so I've known Calvin for quite a while now, and to see his brand grow from strength to strength is just so impressive and just inspiring. So much respect to him.
You know, have my family, have my friends there, and then yeah, just I guess people that believed in me in the start were there.
How old are you now?
Yeah, I'm 20. Yeah, so I started when I was around.
Doing all this yourself.
Yeah. So I started around when I was 15, just in school. It was just like screen printing t-shirts and that was it.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it was basically myself, and I looked up to like Ollie Clothing and Street X.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, those were my icons. And then it was me doing it at a young age.
Yeah.
And it was cool because like my school backed me up. And, you know, we used to go do photo shoots on the beach and stuff like that. And that got us a lot of attention. And then, yeah, man, it just went from there. And, oh, I actually got a photo from my first pop-up. You want to see it?
Oh shit.
Wait, check this out. It was at the food market. So I actually found a photo this morning. Yeah, can you check that out? Only like 3 people came. That's
crazy,
that's
man.
my classmate.
Wait,
there.
was that in Northbridge?
Oh no, just in
was that?
Perth City. Like on Sunday,
Oh,
how
okay.
they have, you know, the food markets
Yeah,
there.
right.
So yeah, I did that, and then yeah, year 12, and then after year 12, I just started making some basic cut and sew pieces, and then I sold that last year, and then again, like I kind of took a break, and then like I put a lot of energy into this new one now. Yeah. So yeah, this collection, man. It was kind of like ready at the start of the year, but there were like a lot of setbacks with the factory and the suppliers. Yeah.
We
You know,
understand.
I know, man. There was, you know, it almost collapsed 6 times, the brand in itself, and I didn't even think I would have a finished product. Like, you know, the factory for 3-4 months wasn't sending me photos of what they were making, and literally sent me blank T-shirts, and I was like, yo, are you serious? And
Like a whole
yeah,
bunch.
and then I had these shoots planned, right? So I had all these blank shirts, and then but like I had my puffers, and I had some hoodies I made. This one right here. So I just had those 2, and everyone's thinking I have this whole collection out. I just had those 2, and then what happened was we had a shoot booked the following week.
Yeah.
So we had to I was like, shit. We literally made half the collection within 5 days. All one of course.
Yeah.
So it was like the shirts, the holsters, and it was one other thing, I'm not sure, but it was just that, and the pants, the pants, and then that was it. And then we did our first shoot, which was this right here. So that was the shoot that we designed those pieces within 5 days. So, you know, all those setbacks just like brought this huge creative drive out of us, which is dope.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
When you put in situations like that, you gotta adapt.
Yeah, and that's exactly how it was, man. You know, through improvising all the last minute changes, it got us to where we got to. Even though we wanted to like drop in like July, you know, everything kind of happened in a reason, all worked out for the best, right? So yeah, but that's it. And then it was just like 3 months of shooting and meeting people, and then we just dropped last week.
Yep.
And then we'll see what happens, man. Yeah. But that's it. Do you want me to? Man, I appreciate it. Yeah. It's like a Japanese terry cotton.
Yeah.
And then each piece is actually hand printed in layers.
Yeah.
It's screen printed, so it's like, you know, you can actually kind of feel it. Yeah. And then with the silhouettes, actually what I was trying to do is, so if we go over here, so like the fit of this, like the idea I had, right, was to you know, introduce like women's silhouettes to a guy's wardrobe. You know what I mean? Like vice versa. Because like
So that's
most,
why
you know,
I noticed the wider color.
and it's semi-cropped as well. Because you know most retailers and collections, like they all say it's unisex, but they're just slapping guys' clothes on girls. That's it. But you know, this can look masculine on a guy, but like kind of, you know, sexy on a girl. The baggy sleeves and a semi-cropped, and you got the drop shoulders and stuff. So yeah, and then even like with these puffer jackets over here, like you know, you got the choice to crop them up, and then you can like uncrop them. So yeah, and that looks both good on a guy and a girl. Just depends, man. But yeah, and then yeah, the Venom tees are doing well. Like I'm obsessed with Venom.
Yeah.
Like
oh shit. Have you seen it?
Yeah. No,
You like it?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really like stick to the comic books, but it was cool.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
alright. I just like the concept of how like, you know, the wrong side can consume you, but if you give more energy to it, then it really does, and you have no more control.
That's
it's
it.
like an ego battle,
So
you
you
know.
follow the comics, yeah?
Yeah. I did when I was little, for sure. What else is here that I haven't shown you? Yeah, these are just like the semi-cropped zip hoodies. I really like these. These are a good laying piece right here.
All using like
Yeah.
fittings and stuff,
Yeah. So basically it's just trying to make like, you know, a whole outfit. So this goes perfectly under this, and it's semi-cropped, and these are just long enough so, you know, you can kind of, you know, see the tail of it. And then, and then it's a perfect hoodie to fit under a jacket as well. So then that's why we got the puffer jackets, and yeah. So really rather than just trying to sell one piece, just trying to sell a whole wardrobe. Yeah. But and then these are the 1-800 Nirvana tracksuit hoodies. Yeah. My grandmother hates this, man. She gets so angry if I wear that in the house. But yeah.
That's cool, man. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Where do I see, man? I don't know. The plan changes every 2 months. Like last year when you did the pop-up, I didn't think I'd do anything more. My mind telling me back then was like, okay, let's do a pop-up and end well. But no, we just kept going. Even in high school, just making the few t-shirts, I was telling my mom and dad, it's like, you know, it's just for fun, it's just like this year, but it's been 5 years now. You know what I mean? And I remember coming to you when I was like 15, 16, and I was like, oh, could you take photos? And you kind of, you know, that big brother kind of criticism, but you were like being like, you know, what's your brand message? What's this? What's that? And I actually had to think about it. And I felt that kind of set me on the right path back then. But that was dope. But 5 years, man, I don't know. It's like the plan keeps changing. I feel every idea we have inspires more ideas, and we just want to, you know, go further.
I think that's the beauty of like being a creative, you know,
100%.
because the thing is, it's more about adapting more than like, because there's no plan, there's no like overarching plan for it, you know. There's at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, this happened, so how do you resolve, or how do you like adapt? And that's where it comes into your creative
You get
community.
stamina, you get the resilience and stuff, and you can apply it to other things as well. You know, I don't know, the brand in itself, like the message keeps evolving. We wanted to, you know, get everyone from every scene involved. And we have, and we conquered that, but now it's more. It's like, you know, we want to be activists now. Like, you know, a group of that, and we're reaching into like certain streams in the community to help. I mean, right now we're really busy, but you know, we're working on it. So the next thing we really want to do is to tap into you know, mental health and safety for sure, and apply that into clothing. So we're working with my friend who's actually a yoga instructor, but he's showing us how we can do that. And that's dope. So, you know, focus and encourage meditation and how to cope. Because I mean, me, myself, doing this whole clothing line, I'm stressed as hell. And he's there teaching me how to, you know, calm down and stuff. But like, we want to kind of make that a thing and try and really portray it through, you know, the clothes.
Like Alexander Wang with this Do Something campaign. What is it? The Do Something campaign? Yeah. And was it Marcelo that did this shirt where it's just like, this is just a shirt, but it's like it's something like it's the start of a conversation, like literally printed on the shirt. Was it Marcelo? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, you can have. So I'm gonna move over here. You know, you can have. Because people are like, oh man, like, what does this mean, or what does this mean, what does that mean, what does that mean? It doesn't really mean anything. It's what I stand for. It's like a school, right? A school has a set of rules, morals, and principles that they stand for. It's not necessarily written on the clothes, but when you wear it, you're expected to demonstrate that, and that's how I see my clothes. So what we stand for, when you put it on, it's like you kind of support that as well. And so which is a collective of creatives and just removing toxic competition and just showing how far that gets you. Like at my launch party, I was telling people, and this quote's always stuck with me. My friend Ashley told me that you can move faster in life by yourself. But when you do it together with people, you can move forward, right? Yeah. So in 3 months, like me reaching out to people and people reaching out to me, like can't imagine, where we've gotten to now. This whole thing was just supposed to be a one-of-one thing for myself and for some friends, and for us to take photos in. But like him reaching out to me reaching out to like Michelle, and then us becoming a group, and then the group getting bigger and stuff. Like just in 3 months. Just by working together, like, I wouldn't have expected to get us where we're at now. And yeah, man, everyone brings something to the table. Yeah. So it's dope. But yeah, I don't know. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, definitely, man. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. 5 years from now, like, clothing's one thing, but definitely, I don't know, maybe apply the principles and the lessons I've learned from this into other business areas. I don't know what that is yet, but, I don't know where life's going to take me. But I don't know, fashion and making clothes is sick. I love it. Yeah. I just like reworking on my own clothes and adding to my style and being able to share it, and that's cool. But yeah, man, I don't know. I can't even think a couple weeks from now because the plan keeps changing. Opportunities just keep coming, and even setbacks push us in a different direction. But yeah, man.
All the things that you're saying, it's like we get it because we've been in that situation too. So it's just like, it's cool.
Yeah, but the whole experience in itself is character building as well, which I love. Even if I've like lost it all tomorrow, the people I've met and the things I've learned is, insane. Yeah. I feel like I've grown a lot through making clothes. Yeah, people I've met, the life lessons I've learned, it's just like can't put a price on that.
Yeah, I appreciate you like showing us the collection and stuff.
No.
Yeah, and I appreciate you like giving us your insights onto like your mindset and
no, man, I
how you're going.
I'm just so bummed out, tired.
Yeah.
That's why I did the meditation floats, to get 3 weeks of sleep handed to me, because I'm just so exhausted. But it's alright. It's paying off. Like we got, my icon Dexter to wear it yesterday. Like from Pack Official. They're just like a YouTube vlog I watch on fashion, and then he wore it, and then Golink's gonna wear it. So all these stuff are happening, but we have to be prepared for it. Yeah, because like we're, these good opportunities are coming, and we just have to make sure we're ready as well. So like we're gonna do 2 really, really, really big shoots next week. And the week after, these shoots are so meaningful because, like I believe, and I've always heard this, and I give this advice back, it's like my parents tell me, don't retaliate to people, don't fight back. And, I've been through certain situations this year where I've gone through that. Rather than retaliating, I'm going to put the energy into this work and, use that as my comeback. And some people cause a lot of pain, but gonna put that into this work, which I have. Most of this collection is a result from that. But these videos and the content's gonna speak to them, and I feel that's what art is at the end of the day. So yeah, I'm gonna be really trying to get that across in the next couple of weeks. Yeah. So doing that, and then hopefully, from this pop-up, we've raised enough money to go to Melbourne and Sydney. That's what we want to do, and then throw another party when we come back, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, man.
Exciting times, man.
Yeah, it is. I'm astounded. I'm supposed to be in uni right now, but yeah, this is taking up a lot of time. But it's all good. I've learned some cool things that I don't think you can learn in uni. But yeah. I had it on display for you. I got Venom Tea for you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, like last time. So
thank you.
Do you want a medium or a large? Or?
What size do you think I'd fit?
I think medium's
medium.
Good,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. All right.
I'll try it on.
Sure, man.
I gotta look in the mirror. Oh, dude, this is sick.
Yeah, I know. I did not know what I was saying.
I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah? Alright.
It's awesome.
It's all yours, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much, man.
Proud of you, by the way, man. Proud
No,
of you.
man, I'm
Honestly,
proud of you
like,
too. It's
Seriously,
good
like,
to see- yeah.
the first time you reached out, I was like, just asking those questions because obviously, like,
yeah,
as a creative, I'm gonna ask those questions, right?
yeah.
And then I'm glad that it took you to that next level where you actually
yeah.
think about your branding and all this sort of stuff. And now you've come a long way from then, and now you're actually thinking about this incredible concept that's just gonna touch so many people's lives, you know? So.
I mean, I'd say, yeah, for sure. I let criticism shape you. You know what I mean? Some people let it break themselves, but you gotta let it, shift you in the right direction, and that's what I did. Yeah.
And you grow from the challenges, right? Like, it makes you stronger and stronger. I mean,
But I mean, I looked up to you, man, and I still do as a creative. And it was
likewise,
sick.
man, likewise.
Yeah, man, but we're doing it. I can't believe you're going to London. That's
can't
crazy.
wait, man. Yeah, so.
Just making fun of me because, like, the last time you came in, I was so nervous.
Oh,
I didn't know what I was saying.
Now you're a lot more confident in life, so.
I said some dumb shit. you were like, are you hungry? And I was like, no, man, like I'm full from excitement. I don't know. And then like an hour later, hey, grab me food.
That was dope, man.
Dope.
Let's get a photo. I'll
Yeah?
get a photo.
Okay, sure.
Everyone's got these fucking dope ass sneakers. I got those Converse, cheap ass Converse. Awesome, guys. Absolute legend. Cheers, guys.
I'll see you soon, okay?
Take care, man.
Alright, I'll see you tonight.
Yeah, see you tonight.
You